Yo, what's going on guys, Banger Plays here, and welcome to another episode of Not a Tutorial. Today we are making brownies. So last time we made donuts. Now, when I say last time, I'm talking like 2 days ago. But for me, that was like a month ago. I filmed that video back in May. It's June now. So, I don't know if my hair is growing back. I got a haircut, but it probably looks the same as it did back in May. So I did that video back in May, and then we had a whole half-term holiday. I made a couple of things. I made cookies, which went disastrously wrong. Picture right here. So those cookies went really wrong. And then I made brownies.
Jesus is Lord! Jesus!
And then I made I made one other thing. I think those were the 3 things I made after that donut video. Yeah, so it is, my watch is dead, so it's 12:20, it looks like 12, it's 12:20, so I'm going to see how long this takes. We don't have the laptop today, because I'm charging it, so we're using very outdated, very 2018 laptop. Sorry, my finger hurts a bit. So, yeah, we're going to make brownies today. I'm quite confident. I've got the Spurs shirt on. It's really small because I got it back in 2019. That was like 7 years ago now. No, 6 years ago now. So obviously, what age is it actually for? I don't think they put an age on it. Let me check real quick. There's no age on it, but I think it was like 10 to 11 or something. So, I hope you guys liked the donut video. I actually ended up editing it, because it wouldn't be fair on a man to make him edit it when he's obviously busy. So I did edit it. Please give me an opinion of my editing. Again, sorry about too much my arm showing. It's a small shirt. Maybe I should change it. But I like it, you know, Spurs, Coins. That was unnecessary. Anyways, so as you know, if you watched the last episode, which was like 3 days ago, because I've finished editing it. It's done. It's ready to go out. I just have to export it and then make the thumbnail. That's it. Once I've done the export, thumbnail, upload, it's done. It literally is done. Fully edited. If at all I re-edit it, it's just to make things better. What else? Hopefully, I'm trying to make this episode short, because the last one was like a movie. It was an hour and 45 minutes. An hour and 45 minutes. On what world is that normal for a baking video? So yeah. I've also got a new phone case, so that's good. So I've got like an automatic thing, but it tilts up too much. The only benefit I can see it for is now my phone can stay like this, and it's really easy. But yeah. So at the end of the last episode, I discovered that if I use this area instead of doing what I did last time, where I perched it up there, and then you could kind of see this area. We're not doing that this time, because that is just annoying. I'm not trying to make you guys watch me just talk, you know. That was the first time, so I did say I was going to do another one, but the only problem is I can only really do them every once in a while, because I don't know. But let me get the video up, and I'm trying to make this done in about 2 hours, because I'm really slow. So might as well just get into it. Oh yeah, I also forgot, I know how to edit intros now, so let's get the intro. That was really, really cringe. I don't even know. So we're not with zero. Why have I got a fucking real woman near me? No. What was I saying? Fucking tits everywhere. The point is, we've run into our first problem, and it's not the Asian woman near you, or whatever. The main problem we've encountered now is I didn't really plan on making this. I just kind of woke up and thought, what could I make? Might as well make brownies again. And I have all the ingredients, so it's really, well, I actually don't know. No. I'm missing one ingredient, but it's not like an essential one. It's the chocolate. It just means it's not going to be that really nice chocolatey bite. Everything else will be fine. It just means we'll have a little less, I don't want to say sweetness, but I might just substitute the chocolate for can't really substitute chocolate, can you? It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's not like an important thing. The chocolate ain't just going to sabotage the whole thing, but I'm just telling you that I don't have the, okay. So I have made these before. I've made these 3 times, actually. And today we're actually making 2 batches. But the problem with last time is that I made 2 batches. Well, I think I need. Do you guys like the lights on? Why am I asking you like it's a live stream? Like, you're not going to be able to answer this until you watch this. If you do. Anyways, so. What was I going to say again? For fuck's sake, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, last time I made 2 batches. But pretty much what happened is, for fuck's sake, can I get this working? That's good enough. Last time I made 2 batches. And what happened is that the first batch went in, did everything. I made the second one, but that took so long I had to re-wash and everything. So what I'm going to do this time, instead of making 1 and putting it in the oven, then making another, I'm going to make 2. Now, some people would say just double everything. So 226 times 2, that would be enough for you. And then that would be okay. But the problem is, oh, we don't even need oil, it's fine. The problem with that is that it's annoying, I can't remember. Oh yeah, the problem with that is that then I don't want to have too much batter in one tray and too little batter in another tray. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to double them, but you understand as we go. Fucking hell. As promised, we're going to cook here now because I just realised what we can do. The only problem is you can't see me, but that's not really a disadvantage, is it? So I might as well just record during the setup. I will begin yapping later on and doing things, so yeah. We've got the leg. Oh, yep. We've got the legs. Got the little machine thing. Does anyone know how to clean these? Because I've got flour all the way from a Victoria sponge I made back in December on here. I don't know how you get rid of all this stuff. There's cocoa powder there from a chocolate cake I made back in March. I don't know how you clean the actual machine. Because you can't just wash it because, well, it's electric, you know. That's common. We've run into our second problem. There's no plug here. Oh, that's why you have a white. Fucking hell, mate. It's not that hard to understand. But still, this might be a problem because it's still a bit far away. Alright. Let me see. Let me move these back. Because that's my lunch right there, so I can't really use that. I mean, is that... Oh, but I like using my right hand, and I'm going to have to use my left hand. But that works fine. Okay, I guess that's alright. I can see about 3 things that can go wrong here, but... I'm just going to hope I'm wrong.
This is going to get melted, and
I'm not using Wiseman or Gully, whatever it's Golden Gully today. I'm using a guy that I found until I still have to use him, but I discovered something.
Hey, I'm John Cadell, and today on Preppy Kitchen we're making some rich, fudgy, incredible.
Wait,
hey, I'm John Cadell, and
today. Hang on, let me just. This is the result. That's what we're aiming for. Please tell me I got that result.
Hey, I'm John Cadell, and today on Preppy Kitchen we're making some rich, fudgy, incredibly delicious brownies.
Yeah,
so let's get started.
We get it, bro.
First off, set your oven to 350 so it's nice and hot. And now
I will say it's a 240 because he's using Fahrenheit. I will do that, but I will do it also with a grain of salt. Is the camera even on? Oh, it's still running. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that, but with. Can you even hear me? Alright, 1 second. I think these are too close to each other, actually. I think that's alright. I'm starting to realise how long this is going to take. I'm starting to doubt if I have enough time. The trays are in here. So these are the trays, but they are cake trays, but it's fine because they're square. And that's why we're looking for. I've got the parchment paper there, the weights here. So let's just get into this. Oh, 240. Oven's on, even though it's going to take me way longer to get this done. Shit. Alright, episode done. We don't have butter. I'm really sorry that, you know, I'll still upload this, but I am sorry. I'm obviously joking, we do. But I don't know if we have enough, actually. I haven't opened it yet. Moment of truth. Feels heavy. How much is in here? 750. Well, I'm gonna need about 448. So yeah. I don't know if that's correct. I just multiplied it in my head. Because actually no, because 26 times 2 is 39. So I don't know, maybe like 439. I'm not sure. All right, let's go. So I'm using Le Pack slightly salted butter. I don't know why I told you that. This is. I hope this is a good apology, because last time you literally could not see what I was doing. So I hope you take my apology dearly. Very hygienic. Just grab the whole butter. Did I wash my hands? I don't know. So yeah, into the app. So why I took so long to upload the donut video? In all fairness, I forgot. I filmed it, was tired, left it, got lazy, forgot about it. Holiday went by, remembered, sent it to Ahmad. Ahmad had things going on, so he couldn't do it. And then one thing led to another, and you know how it goes, blah, 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 blah. So eventually, last night, I just edited it myself. And what it's done now, it took me about, what, 2 hours, but it wasn't that bad. How much did you say? 226, that's us. Parents are going to kill me for this. That we need a bit more. That's the only problem I have with this recipe. It uses so much butter that it's genuinely concerning. Oh, I was going to say 226 on the dot. 223. That should be enough. Yeah, that's 226 on the dot. So just put this here and get another one. So this is my plan to get things going. Let me just reset that scale. And then thingy. So, in case you're wondering when the gaming videos will return, like FIFA or Fortnite or the rest, probably in the summer holiday. I still haven't gotten that PlayStation controller. So yeah. And at the time of filming this, it's been 5 to 6 months to upload. The last video I uploaded was in January. It's not good enough, I know. Gotta raise the standard. But I don't know what to say. I've run out of things to say, but yeah, it's not good enough at all. I've got to work on that. I've used the whole tub of butter. 199. I'm actually going to use the whole thing. 225. I've used the whole thing. Okay, this is how much is left, by the way. I've used the whole thing. Go. I also wore socks this time because last time I kept flashing my feet. Could have sold them for money, and I gave them to you for free. I'm joking, by the way. So that's done. I think, if I remember, we have to let these melt in the whatever they're called. I think we have to let them melt in the. I want to say the fridge. Yeah, let them melt in the fridge. That makes sense. No, we've got to let them melt in the microwave. Fully, and then so because of that, I'm just gonna get the OG out. So that's gonna go here. Got a bit of water in it. It's not gonna go well with butter. And then we just rinse this. How many minutes in are we? 9 minutes and 12 seconds. Alright, that's done. That's set. Put this here. I'm not going to guess. I am just going to confirm first.
I'm going to cube 1 cup or 226 grams of butter. This is going to get melted, and once it's nice and hot, we're going to...
Okay, so I did just remember something. He's put that in the microwave, and he's going to put cocoa powder, but I haven't got my cocoa powder ready. So what I'm going to do, because I've made this before and I'm smart, I'm going to get this ready, because the butter has to be hot when I put this. So when did I use that much cocoa powder? Anyways, so I'm gonna be ready on the touch line to receive this long ball. I don't play American football, I'm just saying the first thing that comes to my mind. So let me just confirm how much. I've got a HSBC app. So
I'm very much looking forward to make
This dark Dutch processed one, and just by the way, less
He's
chance of
talking
it
too much. I'm gonna
exploding in
get
the
a
microwave.
sip, by the
Right
way.
now we're gonna add
Or
3/4 of a cup or 75 grams of Dutch
You
processed
say
cocoa
75?
powder.
I
You
wasn't
can use any
listening.
cocoa powder you like,
good,
but
so
this
this
dark
is why you
Dutch
should listen.
processed one is gonna give you a really fudgy chocolatey brownie.
I actually
If you're
didn't
using
know,
natural cocoa
and in
powder,
case you're wondering, I paused my video instead of his. Anyways, so in case you're wondering why I didn't use this in my last video, I forgot. There's really no excuse. I forgot. I forgot I had this. It was here for the whole episode, just there. And if one of you saw it, I forgot. I literally only discovered we had it a week ago, and I used it almost immediately to make some pasta. Because before I had to like pour the pasta out bit by bit, like, oh, is that enough? Oh, is that enough? Ooh. I just realised you had this the whole time, you muppet. Anyways. So I've got this now, so that helps. Let me just.
A little bit less chocolate.
So he said 75 grams of cocoa powder. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put you there. This reminds me of when I made that day in the life video back in December. It never got uploaded, but it's what it is. You're gonna have to deal with that because you're not gonna be here for long. I'm literally just using this for this. You can't even see what I'm doing, but it's fine. You know, oh shit. That's fine. You know, I'm just gonna. Why is it green? Ooh. Change it. Why is that? I don't know. Everything's just gone to shit in the past 2 seconds. Give me 2. Alright, we're good. So I'm just gonna move this here. That's an amazing view, isn't it? There. Oh, that is an amazing view. So he said 70. How much? Oh, the scale has to be here too. Jesus. So I'm just gonna let it equate for all that. Let it be on 0. Lift. Oh no, because that's gonna add to it, isn't it? There. So I'm just gonna. How am I gonna do this? How did he do it? How do you do this with 2 hands? I need one to hold, one to pour, and then one to. Wait.
If you're using natural cocoa powder, it'll stir just in case it's extra lumpy.
Oh, he just has his. Well, I don't have the ingredient materials for that, so we're just gonna have to wing it like this, and then hope that we've got it right. So apparently this is how you use it. I've also missed. Oh shit. This is why I said I was going to do it in the sink, because I knew I was going to miss. And then this was. Can I just use my hand for this? There we go. So this goes through. I've missed the whole thing. That's really smooth, but you know. It is 75 or 25.
You can use any cook. I used European.
Stop yapping and just tell me.
Less water in it, and there's
Sorry,
less chance
guys.
of exploding in a microwave. Right now, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup or 75 grams of Dutch processed
That
cocoa
is.
powder.
He definitely said
Cocoa powder
75.
you like.
He definitely said 75. That is a lot. I think we're going to use the remaining of this cocoa powder, which means we're not going to get a second chance. It's also turned off, which is just absolutely amazing. Which means if it was on 24 before, we used about 7 extra. I'm going to say we're going to... So 31 needs 75. I'm going to add another 30 and then it's just going to have to do. I've missed about 90% of it. This wouldn't have happened if I just used it like raw, but you know, it's what it is, I guess. This is actually a joke. 24, so I'm using this, and if it's not enough, that because I'm not gonna have enough now for the next one. So oh, I'm such an idiot. I should have put it in. Put it out and then it is what it is. It's too late now to start complaining. So this is our thing. It's gonna have to do, unfortunately. It's not really unfortunate. It's the truth. Where's the second one? Oh, I put it in the sink because there was something green in it. So I'm going to get this one, and I'm going to do this instead, what I should have done in the first place. That's never going to be enough. I might have to do something a little bit, not disgusting, but a little bit not so professional. Salvaging all this. Because there's no way this is going to be enough with all this. This is like 2 grams. I'm literally plucking 2 grams from here. That's 27 grams. We were asked for 75. Oh, it's gone wrong. It's gone wrong. We don't have any more. I do not have any more. So I might have to, like, do this. This is so wrong. It breaks every, like, thing ever. Okay. I could have just done this, I just realised. And then it would have just come out either way. It's fine. I didn't know what I was doing. So, we're how many minutes in and it's gone wrong? It's insane. I'm just going to clean this shit up and I'll be back in a second. The mess is mean for now. The sound of defeat in my voice comes from the possibility that one of these brownies might just taste like... Fucking hell, I don't know what that was. It might just taste like... I don't know what it tastes like if you don't put cocoa powder. But I'm hoping and praying that that was enough. I've had to balance it, but... we literally don't have a drop to waste. I say that as I literally waste the drop as well. We're going to need to use every last drop. So yeah. So I'm just rinsing one of these bowls. Since I'm doing 2, and I'm trying to get them done at around the same time in my probably overheating oven. Yeah, that one goes up there. This goes in the bin. Alright, let's get this show back on the road. Alright. Stop recording.
This dark Dutch processed chocolate
Don't talk to me, man.
things up and give you a lovely
I think I skipped something.
65 grams of Dutch processed
But
cocoa.
yeah, I want to measure out
You use
everything
cocoa powder you like,
before
but
anything.
This dark Dutch processed one is going to give you a really fudgy chocolatey brownie. If you're using natural cocoa powder, it'll still be delicious. It'll just be a little bit less chocolatey and a little bit less fudgy, but it's still a chocolate lover's dream come true. I'm also using a sifter just in case it's extra lumpy, which happens 50% of the time. I'm also adding 2 cups or 400 grams of granulated sugar.
This is the bit I was interested in. That's a lot of sugar, not complaining. I'm going to use granulated instead of caster because that's what real chads or sigmas do. And the time has come for me to require the aid of another bowl. Might need a slightly bigger one considering we need 800 grams. 400 for each, obviously. So we're probably going to end up using the whole sugar, and this is a kilo, I'm pretty sure. No, this is 2 kilos. Well, we might actually not use that much then. Oh, well, we've gone right over it, because I looked at the camera for a second. We've gone at 474. So how much is this going to be? 389. I'm just going to reduce this a bit, because I'm not ready for it yet. 389. I didn't pour it in the sink, by the way. I poured it back in this so that we don't waste anything. So that's 1. I now need another container. Oh, sorry, another bowl. Just, there we go. Come on, don't be shy. I haven't used one of these bowls in ages. So 400 grams, I haven't even, no, it's fine. It's 400, oh, I was going to say 400, that's 401. And I'm just going to put the remaining sugar in here because there's not enough for me to just keep the whole, not a wrapper, but to keep the whole thing. And then just swap these positions out. In you go, mate. Come on. Stop resisting. And then put this in the bin. And then put this over here. And then we can continue.
Give you a coffee flavor.
I don't have instant espresso, so I'm just going to skip this.
Amp up the chocolate flavor, and if you're really
Alright, so we've reached that point where I got a bit confused as why things weren't done, and I remembered because you didn't start anything. This is the point where you guys go up here and then on top of the microwave. So now this is what, for fuck's sake. So this is what I would have done at the start, but because I'm really smart and I know how long everything just took, I didn't want the butter to cool down. So this is going to go for 40 seconds, but every 15 seconds I'm going to just take it out and stir. So I'll need a new spoon actually. Because that butter is melting now. Yeah. What a chaotic start. And just started as well. So that's 20 seconds. I'm going to take it out. That's how it looks. And give it a quick mix. It's still very, very cold, so no surprise in there. So what I'm going to do is, the moment this is done, goes in here, put everything inside, get mixing, and then do the second one. Let me just get everything set. So this is for that, that's for that. Why does the butter smell like fish? Alright, there we go. It's a bit melty now, it's not fully melted. Fucking hell, mate. I've accidentally, that's a set. I should have used a bigger bowl. I've wasted about, what, 14 grams? And I don't really have. The only problem I have with this is that most of the time when I tend to make it, I don't have any ingredients to spare. Because it just requires so many. And I'm a guy that I can't make one batch of brownies, I've got to make two. You cannot make one. Right, that'll be enough. So from here I'm gonna lock in for a second because that's done. Or is it? Actually, I'm gonna give that a bit longer. I'm gonna give that about 20 more seconds. Partially so that I can actually prepare better. Alright, so that we got 20 seconds now. This is going to go in straight away. You also follow in. No, this goes first, then the sugar. You guys will come down here in a second. Just give me a sec. That goes there. iPad can stay there. This goes here, ready in hand. Start mixing. That's all good. Alright, let's do this. That looks dangerously hot. Why is the spoon still in there? In it goes. I don't know how much time you can give it. I like giving it little to no time. So cocoa powder goes in. Sugar follows through after. And now we can start mixing. Oh shit, it's off. Sorry about that. I did panic a bit because extremely concerned about because you have to mix the butter when it's hot with the cocoa powder. I'm not so sure about the sugar, so I just wanted to make sure everything's fine. It smells really nice. So yeah, there's no space here, so there's no space, so you have to stay. Let me get the video back up. Alright, so we've reached that point where I can give myself a couple seconds to just regroup. But not too long because I kind of still need everything to work. So the next batch of butter has got to go in now. These can go in the sink because actually I might still need them later. You go in here. For people who are professional bakers, I probably look like a twat right now. Because they're like, why are you moving up and down? You don't need to take that long. 1:10, mix it every couple seconds. That was the butter, right? Alright. Ooh. That's come out really nice though, so I'm a bit feeling better about the lack of cocoa. Well, not the lack, that's the minimal amount of cocoa powder. That's not eggs are gonna go in a second. So I don't know how many. I can't remember everything. This is as far as I remember in the recipe. I can't really remember much further than this bit. Alright, I need a spoon. This is it. Alright. I didn't show you it last time, so I'll show it to you this time. This is how it looks. Yeah, I thought I wasn't recording anything. This is the sugar. I don't know if you can see it. I can't flip the camera now. I will have to in a second though, because the butter's coming out in a couple seconds, and I have to show it to you. That's done. And this is done. So this is how it looks when it comes. Because now we're in that. Actually, I'm going to let it go for a bit longer, because there was a bit of unmelted nonsense at the bottom. Give it another 20. I'm not really too fussed about this dropping in because the sugar's about to go in. Oh my god, I would have been so pissed off if I put it in this bowl. I just remembered I have another bowl. Will this big enough? Probably not. I don't care though. I could use a pot. No, this will have to do. This is going to have to do. Alright, in it goes. Piping hot butter. There we go. There's no space for anything else. Where's the... I was going to say, where's the cocoa powder gone? That's done. And then the sugar. In it goes. Oh, I almost burnt myself there. Because this is a metal one, so it's slightly hotter. Oh, I forgot the wire. I can't get that far, can it? There we go. And mix. This is what I was scared of. It's alright so far though. I was scared it was just going to come out of the edge. That's alright. Alright. So I'm going to mix this. Normally I do it over there, but because of the camera angle, so you know. Let me get the video back on. Three eggs. Looks good. I don't know if this is a good thing, but this one feels thicker. I don't know why, but we need 6 eggs. We need, obviously, 3 for each. 2, 4, 5. I'm literally... Oh, I thought I was using all the eggs we had left. No, because egg prices apparently are ridiculous. Can't testify though. I had half a mind to chuck the egg over here, and then a part of me just said, David, they're eggs. Why the fuck would you throw them across the room? You know, it's just, sometimes you have to realise it's common sense. So I'm just putting some of them back in the fridge. Well, not some of them back in, I mean, I'm just like, because I took some out, I'm just putting them back right on top. Why is that going all like this? I'm presuming the other one's done that too, yeah. So let me just get this done. Oh my god, not a farm. E-O-E-O-O.
Where you do one at a time. For added depth of flavor, melt in your mouth.
That's another ingredient I think I don't have. Oh, I do. Everything. I'm using literally all my stocks left in the house. I'm using the last of my cocoa powder, use the last of my butter, use the last of the vanilla extract.
Consistency. We're only going to use a little bit of flour for this recipe, but once it's there, you don't want to develop the protein or gluten in it and give anything less than a fudgy melt in your mouth consistency.
I'm joking.
Right now it's time to add 3 large room temperature eggs. And you can add them in all together. It's not like making a cake batter where you have to do one at a time. For added depth of flavor, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, that's 15 mils. And honestly, these brownies would not taste very good if there was not 1 full teaspoon of salt. I like to use a sea salt because it's nice and gentle.
I use salted butter, so it's fine. Alright, where did I lose? Oh yeah. Vanilla extract. That should be enough, because then I'll just use the remaining in the next one. Alright, what else? I'm not adding salt because I use salted butter, so you know.
And you can add them in all together. It's not like
I'll tell you a story actually after.
Where you have to do one at a time. For added depth of flavor, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, that's 15 mils. And honestly, these brownies would not taste very good if there was not 1 full teaspoon of salt. I like to use a sea salt because it's nice and gentle. If you use an iodized table salt, it'll be a little bit harsher. But you need the salt to taste the chocolate. Otherwise, you're just tasting a really flat, dull, sweet note. It doesn't taste great. By the way, if you're at all concerned about shells, you can
taking a while to get to the next point, isn't it?
And then transfer them into your batter.
And I've got an ad. Great. Excellent.
And
fucking sex
ads.
Because
of all the liquid we added. But here, the sugar will dissolve with added mixing.
Oh shit. I lost concentration. We're meant to start mixing. Oh, my bad. I forgot. I didn't know we were meant to start mixing. And now what? that didn't shut down, by the way. That was me turning it off, but it shut down in a really weird way. We've reached another rest point, and I think that's the last rest point. By rest point, I mean the point where we can stop without sabotaging the rest. I think this is the last rest point we get before the flour goes in. Once the flour goes in, there's really no return. It's just do or die. Let me just get this mixed up again, because I left it for a bit and it's gone a bit funky. Alright, so story time as I put these eggs in. So the reason why I didn't put salt is because one day I was making pancakes and pretty much what's... Fucking hell, just absolutely shot on me. So I was making pancakes and he said put some salt in, and I also used salted butter. So I put the salt in along with the salted butter, and those pancakes, and there was quite a decent amount of sugar. Pancakes just came out fully salted. Remember, I fried them in salted butter as well. So I fried them in salted butter, put salted butter in them, and added salt to them. You might as well just ditch the sugar at that point. So they just tasted overly salty. So what I did is I just subbed out the salt for more sugar, and then used salted butter to fry and use it, and that kind of balanced it out and made them a bit nicer. I'll just use the remaining of this. There we go. Right, there we go, in the bin. I hate the ones that have ethanol in them, because some of them have, like, look at this, ethanol, water, Madagascar, like, look at that. Can you see that? Oh, it's mirrored, but like I don't get why some of them are just the first thing it says is like vanilla extract or something. So maybe it's because they're store bought. You know, you need a pure one. I'm not sure. I will show you the mix time. This is how it looks before. Let me clean the camera actually. 1 second. Alright, cleaner now. There we go. This is what I was scared of. That's come out quite nicely. Oh, that's not even that bad. Not even half bad. I thought it was going to be worse. I thought the egg was just going to go flying out everywhere. Alright, so we're going to let that mix for a couple of minutes, like 1 or 2. So we get something like this one, and then I think the flour goes in. Before I put these bowls out. I was just feeling it to see if the sugar, if we can still feel the grains, it means it's not done. And this one can almost completely smooth, or actually completely smooth, because I mean like really tiny stubble ones. This one you can still feel full grains in it. See, like that's good. Workout, honestly. Ooh, that was. I was trying to say it's a fucking workout. Same thing for this. This is hot now. So that's all mixed up. This is how it looks.
But the granules are super tight. To get set aside, and now
This is
we're
the
going to
guy's
talk about
channel, by the way.
chocolate for just a second. These star ingredient, and that's the chocolate in 2 forms.
I don't have chocolate.
Yes, the cocoa powder mattered a lot. We
I
literally
literally don't have any
hot
chocolate.
butter, and that really amplified the chocolate flavor. But the chocolate we add matters too. You could use chocolate chips. That'll work great. I've made this recipe many times with chocolate chips,
I
and
wish I had
it's
some. Do I
absolutely
have some?
delicious. Or you can grab a really beautiful block of semi-sweet or even
I
bittersweet
don't.
chocolate.
I've only got
270
sprinkles.
grams,
Who
that's
the
1.5
fuck?
cups.
What kind of
So,
madman puts sprinkles
measure
in
this out.
brownies?
Way more than we need.
I'm gonna just skip this bit
Give us
because I
a
don't have
chop.
chocolate.
Gives you some visual. And walnuts, pecans. These are your brownies. So if you you do not want to.
Ah, flour time. All right, this is the hard. Well, not the hard bit.
Cup of all-purpose flour. That's a.
Let me just throw these eggshells away. I know there's some guys saying, you know, you can use eggshells for your skin. Thanks for the information, I guess. I can't reuse this. I can reuse this. Because it's just addition of some extra. I think he said 120, but I will confirm. Do I have flour? Shit. Oh, I do. I do have to restock on pretty much everything I have. Like, I don't have any vanilla extract now. I don't have any flour. I don't know. Pretty much I just need everything. I was fully loaded when I made the donut video. And now I've got like nothing. Yep, 120 grams of flour. $121. That's one. Just put this here. I need another bowl. We've got this one. I'll actually show you this time. So you can see what is going on. I've missed. That's 109, 110. I've gone up to 135 by accident. It's really hot in here. Like, said the weather was going to be like 20 something, like 20 degrees, and it feels like it's 1,000. Probably because the oven's on actually, and it's been on for the past, what, 20 minutes? Gas and electricity bill is going to be going excellent. $123. I'm just going to do this now. That's good enough. Well, I might have to open the window in a second. I'm genuinely, I'm sweating. Alright. That is all done. That's amazing. Amazing. That was childish.
120.
So because I've prioritized this one, I am going to swap it out and put this one here. You go there.
Grams. Using a scale here really helps. You do not want to add too much flour because you lose that fudgy consistency that we all love in brownies. If you don't have a scale, just fluff your flour up and sprinkle it into your measuring cup, level it off, and you'll be good to go. I'm going to reserve just like a handful
I have
of
chocolate,
chocolate and
unfortunately.
add the rest in right now.
Oh, he's already put it in. Right.
To bring it all together, I'm going to fold this gently with a spatula just
Oh.
until the flour disappears.
Oh, my bad. We're not whisking anymore. I need to, in his words, fold it. So let me get a spoon. I don't have a spatula, unfortunately. Actually, I think I do, but it's not big enough, so I will have to use a spoon. Fold it, he says. Which is pretty much, I'm going to watch it, and I'll get back to you guys in a sec. We've reached that point where I can have story time, because apparently with making brownies, everything's so fast-paced, and like, oh, what do I do now? Oh, this is going to go here. Oh, this is intense. This is the last, pretty much the last major step, is the first point where you can chill out. So, bearing that in mind, what has happened? So, obviously, I said this in the donut video, but if you didn't watch it, because of obviously how ridiculously long it is, I'll explain again. So pretty much what's happened is that because of schoolwork, we had mocks in my school, exams, blah, blah, blah. I've been busy, obviously preparing for them, and then I just kind of got lazy. I just couldn't be bothered, and then I only get my PlayStation during the holidays, and even when the holidays came around in February, I couldn't be bothered to film. I think I did get a video or two out there, a live stream. Then when the holiday in April came out, my controller died within the second day of the holiday. And then when I say died, I mean it ran out of battery. I tried charging it. I thought the charger was the problem. Ordered a new charger. New charger wouldn't arrive for a couple days. New charger gets there, doesn't work. I realize it's the controller, and by the time I realize it's the controller, it's too late. Holiday's over. So yeah, I just ended up playing like Roblox and stuff. I was gonna do a Roblox stream, but I said nah. You know, so it's fine. And then I was gonna make a video of what happened, but I was like, I don't know. I just kind of got complacent. Then in May, the May holiday. No, I think I did the donut video before the May holiday. So May's come around. I got back from school and I said, you know what? It's been so long. I might as well make a donut video. I've made that video, an hour and 45 minutes long, I think. Last time I checked. But you guys will know once it's out, anyways. So about an hour and 45 minutes long. I sent it to the editor, or I can't remember what happened. I think I forgot about it. Sent it to Amrad. Blah blah blah. Exams, couldn't do it. So then I've done it last night, and then the video's out. Well, it's not out now, but it's ready to go. As I said, just gotta export it, get the thumbnail done, and it'll be out hopefully actually tonight by the time I'm done with this. And then what else? I think that's everything major I need to say. 1 second. That's one done. Then get this one down. I'll just continue with the same spoon. It's not the end of the world. What I will do is then I'll show you the butter. I mean the flour. Alright. This bowl has surprised me because I thought everything was just going to come spooling out. It's kept up with it quite nicely. As you can see, let me just get the spoon's literally been submerged. Right, let me just let everything ooze off. Hang on, why am I being stupid? I'll just bring the spoon here and then it'll just go straight in. Bang. No transfer. So then you got to fold it. You don't just mix like no, you got to fold it according to him to get that crinkly top, whatever he said. So, anyways, back to the story time. So then, the half terms come around, and I'm like, okay, good, holiday time. Let's actually get the like some videos done, maybe shoot. Obviously, I didn't have my PlayStation. I had no intentions of ordering a controller during the May holiday. I'll be honest with you. Then the May holidays come round, forgotten about the video, remembered about it last night. Ahmad said he hadn't done it because of exams, blah, blah, blah. I've done it. And then, yeah, this morning I woke up and then I just said, you know what? I think it was just through the inspiration of editing that video last night. I said, you know what? Let's just make some brownies. And you know what? Let's film it. And then that's how we are here now, today. Doesn't this look really satisfying? I don't know, there's just something about it. It just looks so nice. Giving me Christmas vibes. That's flour, by the way, not icing sugar. Bum 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 bum. I just want a lot for Chris. I'm sorry. That was genuinely so. I'm gonna have a field day editing this because I've done about 3 stupid things. If anyone does have advice on editing, because I don't really know any good editing softwares, I'm just using some, I don't want to say crappy, but I'm just using some Video Guru editor from my phone. It's been quite useful. It has a lot of features. I don't really think CapCut's really good for YouTube videos, so I haven't bothered. And CapCut was that little, like, you know, that thing at the end where it's like, hey guys, this video was made by CapCut. You know, it's just a free advert, so, you know. I prefer using Video Guru, where it's just there. Even though they put their little watermark in the corner, it's not really the end of the world. But yeah, and I end up editing that, but I don't know. I just don't know how to edit that well, though, so, you know. There's a lot of things I don't, like, half of the videos I make they could be, like, what, 2 minutes long? Like, I could, sorry, running out of breath and I'm standing still. It's just so hot. Jeez. Yeah, so, I could, yeah. So, like a 1 hour video could be like 23 minutes if I knew how to edit properly, but obviously I don't. I can feel some resistance at the bottom, like some unmixed sugar. That's not one. I don't know. There's a disturbance in the force. Another good thing about brownies is that the wash up isn't that bad. because you don't really use that much compared with the donuts. Well, you have to clean the table, you know. There's not too much surface cleaning with brownies because everything happens in the bowl, not on the table with donuts where you're like... Anyway, I think that's ready. Oh no, just got a bit of flour coming out from the dust, so that is nowhere near ready. So yeah, that is pretty much all that's happened. And then yeah, you join me now in June, finally uploading after 6 months. And I think my last live stream was 4 to 3 months ago. So my plans for the summer is to get a new PS4 controller. Then probably eventually sell my PS4, probably sometime next year. Then add some money to that to get a PS5, and then, yeah, I've always said it, I'm waiting for the PS6. I'll keep saying it to this day, I'm waiting for the PS6. I think it's just smart to wait for the PS6. But people are saying the PS6 is going to be weaker than the PS5, which is where I'm kind of like, ooh, give me a second. So, you know, I'm not too sure. What is this I'm feeling at the bottom? Wait 1 second. I'm gonna hope it's nothing too serious. So that's all done. Okay, now I've got to get the trays ready. They've just been sitting there obediently for a while. I don't think I'll need the mixer anymore, but just in case. So this is where I need a bit more butter. And then I need scissors and parchment paper, baking paper, I don't know. I think it depends on where you're from. I'm still recording, sorry. I was just setting up the baking things. I'll leave it on now. So, I'm pretty much just gonna violate pretty much every health and safety protocol to decorate. I hope the butter's not in the way, good. I'm just pretty much putting this on. So that it sticks, doesn't stick, so it doesn't stick to the tray and that they can come out easily. That's taken me about an hour and a half because this is 1:28 right now. So I've just cut it out. It's 1:28. Fuck off. It's 1:28 right now. And I started around 1:20, so it's taken me about an hour and 10 minutes. But by the time these get in the oven, it might be like 1:30. So let me ramp this back up to maximum. I'm in the oven. And then now that all the edges are like really buttered up, maybe too buttered up, this can slip in like your mom. Sorry, this can slip in here like I did to your mum. Your mum bought in 2025. It's actually a bit. It's just a bit concerning. Now, I'm not really good at this whole sticking baking paper in. I'm not really good at the decor, but I think this was a good attempt. I mean, we've got all the corners covered, and it's going to go in, rise up quite nicely, and it should pop out quite nicely. So that's you done. I just need to get the other one done now. While single-handedly depleting this whole house of butter. Where's the other one? Alright. Can you still see? Okay, good. Because I can barely see. I've got like stuff in front of my phone, so I don't know if you can see my phone. Again, I don't know how to do this properly. Some people use spoons. I'm just going in here with my hand. My hands are clean, I think. So yeah. If you guys want to see more of these type of videos with the good camera angles, obviously, tell me in the comment section down below. Or if you don't, just tell me what you do want to see. So my plans for the summer are to get a new PS4 controller. And when I get one, because Hogwarts Legacy is like 70% off now, to get Hogwarts Legacy and do a series on it, because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. And I just thought, oh, I forgot you can't see fully anymore. And I just want to do a Hogwarts Legacy thing. The problem is the game's like 18 hours, which is fine, because if I did an hour of episodes every day, I could finish the game in about 18 days. Which is fair, but, you know, I've also got a travel vlog planned. I'm not sure when that's going to come out, though, because that's going to take a lot of time to edit. So, like, if I filmed it in December, it might not come out till, like, February. Which is not a good excuse, because editing big videos should only take about, what, 2 days at max. But knowing me and my time management, I'm not going to upload it on time, am I? If I do have good time management, then it should be out, like, maybe out of, like, a month max. What else? Then, obviously, you know I wasn't going to leave you hanging on the FIFA series this year. Hopefully not. I've got an FC25 episode planned. That's got to come before the Harry Potter one, though, because when FC26 comes out, no one's really going to be watching FC25 videos, are they? So I have to make sure FC26 doesn't come out until, I want to say September or August, like mid-August. And our holiday starts around July. So if I can get, this is how it came out. If I can get the episode out, if I can like start a FIFA series and get about 2 seasons done before, I don't know, it's going to take a lot, but yeah, that's how that one's come out. Not bad. All the corners are covered, arguably a bit. I think they're about the same in goodness. So let me just cover this all up, and we can finally put our brownies in. It's not even bad though. Last time it took me about 2.5 hours. This time it's only taking me about an hour. But it took me 2.5 hours last time because I made them separately. I've got a bit of clean up to do, not too much, but it's still clean up. So let me just confirm how he poured it in, because I don't really want to make any stupid mistakes.
Into your prepared pan, smooth your batter out into an even layer. Optional, but you can finish these off with a sprinkle.
Alright, it's time. In they go. In they go. Oh, that looks so good. Why was there a bit of flour in there? Not much I can do about that now. It was literally just a drop, so it's fine. Ooh. Today's Father's Day as well. So it's like just a nice little Father's Day gift. That's if it's nice, obviously. Though I'm not gonna lie, that's not the reason why I made it. But now that I think about it, if I had thought about that idea now, I probably would have said, oh, like, I'm trying to be honest with you. I'm saying that today's Father's Day, but I probably wouldn't have made this. No, oh, I sound like such a bad son. Today is Father's Day, so if I had remembered, because I had already planned to make this, if I had remembered now that today was Father's Day, I probably would have made this as a Father's Day thing. But that's not the reason why I made this one, if that makes sense. So yes, this is technically still for Father's Day. I'm not a bad son, I promise. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. World class. The mix. That's how it's. That's the remaining. So it's come out. Well, it doesn't. I can't really smell it now, but it did smell good earlier, like at the early stages. So that's you done. Move you to the side, somewhere where I will not lose you, because that is delicate. We've got the second one here. I will show you myself pouring this one. I'm just gonna give this one a quick mix because it has had about, yeah, this is what I was worried about. It's had about what, like 20 minutes to just sit there idle, which is probably my only biggest fear with making these. The fact that I've just left them idle. So let me just show you me pouring these. This is it, and it goes. I'm focusing more on the real one rather than the video for now. Looks so good. Yo, Y, O, oh, happy. It's not gonna stay, so I'm not really bothering to write it. Yeah, F, A. I'm not even showing you it because I'm focusing on the real one, my bad. Every last drop. Right. To get all this bit, all this goodness out. So in summary, how much does this cost to make? I'm not going to be one of those fake YouTubers that like say the amount that portion costs. I'm just going to say how much the thing. The lard pack butter, the whole pack costs about £8 on its own. Cocoa powder costs about £2.80. I think I'm not going to spend my time calculating, but I think the whole thing costs about 20. I want to say 20. Price mainly going up because of the butter. In fact, it might cost 15 if you really know how to bargain. And if you got the smaller pack's like £3.50. And you don't even need to get lure pack. You could get like a cheap bar. So you could probably make this for about £7 if you're good at bargaining. But each portion, I'm gonna say, would probably be about what, £2. I personally charge £2 a portion. Is that underpriced? Is that overpriced? Tell me in the comments. I'm not sure. How much would you charge for these? I mean, you can't really taste them, so you wouldn't know. But if you were going on like ingredients and price alone and labour, how much would you charge for these? Why was that? Why did I just did something really weird. I paused for a moment in real time, waiting for an answer, knowing full well that I'm recording a video that's not live, and I'm talking to a camera. Why would I expect an actual answer? For what reason would I expect an actual answer? I do not understand. I'm slightly concerned at my sanity for some reason. Anyways, these go in the oven now. So let me just confirm that is the last step.
Flaked sea salt. My brownies are ready to go into the oven, 350 for 35 to 40-ish minutes. It depends if you want a really fudgy brownie or a cakey brownie. The skewer insert in the center should come out with a few crumbs for a cakey brownie and with a lot of crumbs for a fudgy brownie.
So we're looking for a lot of crumbs. That's it.
The oven and cooled.
So in they go. Let's get the baking gloves, mittens, whatever you call them nowadays. In this oven's been on for about, what, 30 minutes. In it goes. I will show you the second one going in just a second. In it goes. Fucking hell. Right into my eyes. Not the actual thing. Oh, fucking hell. Made me cry. Alright, in these go as well. Alright, lower level. In they go. Bingo. So that's them. They'll be in there for about 35 minutes. Close it up and set the timer. I'm gonna put them for about, because my oven's really powerful, I'm gonna put it for about 20, and I'll check on it. And then so that's it for the cooking. I've got to clean up now, which is, I made a mistake of filming the cleanup last time, which took a lot of time on camera. So I'm not going to clean it. So I'm going to do a cheesy 2016... why have I got something on my face? I'm going to do a cheesy 2016 finger snap to transition. So see you guys in a couple seconds. Alright, so... I think I fucked up the snap. I think I did it with the wrong fingers. But I don't really care. So... It's all done. Clean up. Kitchen looks somewhat like its former self. Only problem is this is going to take about what? It's going to take ages to drain. In fact, I might just speed it up by doing that. There you go, there you go. Because leaving it like this just wastes time. See, it's all gone now. I actually didn't think I was going to... Give me a second. In regards to the brownies, they are almost... Right, let me clean the camera real quick. In regards to the brownies, they've been in there for about... They were 20 before. So they've been in there for about 35 minutes. Checked on them... Yep, perfect timing. Alright, let me check on them real quick. You guys just stay there. Where's the... I don't think that's a good sign. Oh shit. Have I actually let them burn? No, I haven't. Phew. But they're still raw, I think. Yep, that is raw as fuck. What about the bottom one? That's also, I mean, if the top one wasn't cooked, the bottom one ain't more likely to be cooked, is it? Still check that. Yeah. Sorry. It stings my eyes. Fucking hell. Alright, so when I open the oven, it's like all that thing just goes into my eyes and my eyes become like really dry and they ache a lot. Yeah, that's still really raw though. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my lunch. Obviously it's already done. I made it long before the video started. It was made long before the video. Give me a second. So I just need to put the my main thing in. It goes, and then get the 2 legs. It's all done. All right. Back up it goes. Just clean the top of the microwave. All right. Oh, I've got to move this back as well. There we go. Complete. So let me just get my lunch done and then I will get back to you on that. Give me a second. I started the camera and then I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I was going to say, so the only problem I have now is that it's going to take a bit of a while to cook. But my fear is, in that time it's going to take to cook, it's going to be able to burn. It isn't the end of the world if it burns on the outside. It just means I'm going to have to eat my lunch a bit closer to the food that's in the oven. Which is fine, but tell me if you guys want more videos like this, but I can't, if I do make another one, it probably won't be on baking. It'll probably be on like, I think I'm probably going to make a smash burger next. Actually, that was what was next on my list until the brownies idea came up. And because I didn't have the smash burger ingredients, if I had the smash burger ingredients, I probably would have just made the smash burger. But I don't. So, yeah. So I'll probably just, a moment. I will probably just ask, I don't know when I'll be able to make the smash burger, honestly. I might not be able to. Sorry, I just noticed something on top of the, what do you call this? The hood? The stove? I don't know. I do not cook a lot. Neither do I bake a lot, in all fairness. So you're going to need someone much more qualified than me to explain the difference of the two. I don't know what to say. I think if I said everything, I'm just hungry and I'm trying to get this stew on. And knowing me, I'm going to want as many scoops as possible. I'm probably going to have to go for 2 more though. And then that'll do. I mean, you'll have to do because look at how much I've already taken. I'm probably going to do it this way because I don't know why I just wasted 5 minutes. Anyways, so this goes in the oven. I mean, microwave. What the hell is still in here? Oh. You know the butter I put in there earlier? It's still, I forgot about it. I'm not washing it now. After I've washed everything. 1.5 minutes should do. Oh, so I'm gonna eat my lunch and I'll get back to you when the brownies are done. Okay, so quick update. It's been like 2 minutes. Like the microwave literally just ended and I think they're done. Oh fuck. Yeah, but I think they're done now though. Give me 2 seconds. Anyone know? Oh, shit. At least the top one, I'm pretty sure is done. Yeah, this is done. This is done. Top one's done. Knife came out almost fully clean. Not fully clean, almost fully clean. So that's done. Let me check on the bottom one, but let me just move the bottom one up to the top. I'm going to check the bottom one. Looks. Bottom one. Bottom one's done as well. Actually, no, it's not. That's raw. Oh, that might be just a perfect balance of thing. Every inch of me wants to say it's raw. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to give it literally 1 minute. Because that's how it's come out. That's really good. But there was just a tiny bit that looked uncooked. I think that's just how a brownie's meant to look. Top one's definitely overcooked though. You can literally see it's burnt. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the bottom one out. Fuck off. Oh. Accidentally touched the metal. Right, it's done. Turn that off. Here it is. So you need them to cool inside of the thing. Let me just get rid of the other one. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Let me just take this without burning myself again. That works. So what happens now is over the course of I think you leave them to cool for 15 minutes. Over the course of the next 15 minutes, these are going to cool down. This is how they look. Why is my camera? Oh, I'm using the ×3, so that should look better. So that one looks, and that's how that one looks. Could be worse, in all fairness. I didn't know you can do that. That was very tiring. Total time, almost to the minute, I think, is 2 hours. We started at 12:20. This is 12:19. I mean, this is 2:19. So pretty much an hour and 59 minutes. It's going to be 2:20 in a second, so pretty much 2 hours that took me. Which isn't that bad. So these are going to cool down now. You can already see they're deflating, kind of. I don't know if that's the right term to use, deflating, but let me just clean this real quick. But you can see, obviously, all the... If anyone knows how to solve those stab marks, please tell me, because I've got all those stab marks from where I was just putting the knife in. Is it done? Is it done? So they're all there now, as you can see. So you got one there, one there, and then 2 there, and 1 there, and then 1 there, as you can see. This one has less because it was on the bottom, and if the top one wasn't, you know, the bottom one probably isn't cooked. Let me just give this another 10, 20 seconds. Bottom one, not too many. Bottom one obviously looks better. They show you the whole cutting and cross section once they've cooled down. But first I'm going to eat my food, relax for a bit, probably come back to check on them in half an hour. That was quite nice though. That was not that bad. I'm going to go eat my lunch now because I'm starving. Alright, so I kind of got lazy and left them to cool for like much longer than I didn't need the light, so it's fine. Left them to cool for much longer than I needed to. Because I ate, probably watched some YouTube, relaxed, and you know, just chilled out. But they have had about an hour to cool down, which is way longer than they needed, but I don't care. So what we're going to do now is that, obviously the camera can be here now. So what we're going to do is, we're going to get a plate, and then we're going to flip them. So we're going to start with the kind of burnt one, and look at how easily this should come out. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there we go, there we go. So that is literally completely not stuck. Because that butter is coming to us. We're going to do this. I've kind of fucked this up, but that's it. There you go, and then we're going to flip it again, so that we obviously get the... I've ripped... Oh, no, I knew it. Why was I so lazy? Actually, I can still save them. There we go. Oh, no, it's gone. The game's gone. The game's gone. I can feel that the game's gone. So let me try this. I'll explain in a second. There we go. Okay. Ooh. I was trying to go like, ooh, and then my voice just kind of... Point is, what happened is that this bit here started breaking as I tried to flip it. That's one done. I'll cut them in a second. Let me get this one out. As you can see, easy out. I don't even need to flip it this time, though. What I might just do is, yeah, might not be like completely protocol, but you know, it's what it is. Still. See, all done. Just put these in the sink. Then, because they're already cool, because I left them for too long, I'm not going to bother cooling them outside. Oh, camera was on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them in half. And I'm not in half, I'm going to cut them into the, so we can get 1, 2, 3. We can get about, hopefully 9 brownies per plate. So 18 brownies in total, because 3, 6, 9. I'll just get the knife. There, and then I need the ice cream tub. It's not being used. Well, oh, it'll be here in a minute. I found the lid. Where is the actual thing? Oh, it's here. Right, so I'm gonna put it in here. Inside this Neapolitan ice cream container. No way. Wow. So I'm just going to cut these now. I'm tired because I was relaxing until I remembered that, oh no, the brownies are there. I'll show you the cutting of the second. Do you hear that crunch? That little crisp crunch. There we go. We're going to get 19 actually. I think, because of that. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to put each one inside of this container until it can't be filled anymore. That cross section, actually, it's breaking at my fingers. But there's the cross section. I'll save this one for tasting. Oh, that is actually a very good cross section. I'm gonna look at that. I mean, that is the perfect balance of, you got the little crisp top. It was always gonna be like that because it burnt a bit. So you got that little cakey, and then you've got obviously that moist interior, which is absolutely perfect. Maybe I should have made this a tutorial. Oh my god, that is. Can we just? Fuck, that is beautiful. That cross section. That, not cross section. Sorry. That center. That is absolutely beautiful. Perfect balance of cooked to uncooked. Oh, it's so gooey, fudgy. It's just perfect. It's just perfection. I'm not trying to cram too many in here, so if it can't fit, it can't fit. End of. Alright, I think that's all that's going to fit inside. The only problem is some of them will stick to each other when they get cold, which is not much I can do. Let me just do a quick taste test. I have just eaten, so I'm not hungry at all, but it does taste nice, but I'm literally not hungry at all, so I am doing this because it looks like I'm spitting it out because it's bad. Oh no, I fuck man. No, I'll eat it. Let's spit it. I didn't spit it out because it's bad. It's just because I'm not hungry at all. I'm full. Oh, fuck off, Dave. Actually, no, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's fine. So that's this one done. Actually, I will let them cool a bit because they are still a bit warm and it's not good to put warm stuff in the fridge. So I will leave them like partially open. And then this guy, this one looks the best. So this is, oh, my camera again. Oh, okay. So this is what it looked like in the present day, and I'm gonna put a picture here of what the old one looked like. And then this. Difference between the one I made then and then. So you can see this one is a bit more charred and burnt. About the same. In the shape, oh, I'm pointing the camera down. Shape, in just the general everything. So let me just get another container to put these guys in. That would be good. I think this is the one that had less cocoa powder, so I will be quite impressed if it still holds up to standard. Bye. I'm just thinking. No, it's not gonna work. No, it's not gonna work, is it? Give me a second while I fix it. I got an idea. Actually, 1 second. Yeah, I got an idea. I'm gonna use these. The debate I was having in my mind is that these can only hold 3. So it just means I'm gonna need to use 3 containers. Let me just get them right. Alright, that's all cleaned up. So that should be alright. Why have I thought it would do on this thing? Okay, let me just... Alright. Let's get to it. So obviously I knock head on what I do. So I normally just do like this. But I don't know how you actually make to cut brownies properly, so please correct me if I'm doing something wrong. These ones are much easier to cut because they're less burnt, obviously. The other ones, I'm going to make them a bit smaller though, because of the small containers compared to the big one that we had earlier. There we go. These are actually quite a decent size for brownies, and if I take one out, and we just get a look at that, I mean, brother, like, come on, look at that. Obviously, I know they're not perfect. Come on. You cannot complain at that beauty. Like, bro. That is just perfect. So, when they're done, I just put them here. And, oh, I might actually only get 2 in there, you know. Might have to be 1 small. Oh, look at that. The fact that I've almost nailed it is what makes me happy. Last time, on the outside, it looked really good, but the inside, I hadn't really nailed the thing on. But this one, I've absolutely smashed it. Damn. So let me just get this closed. Will that close? That will close. We might actually get a 4th in there. I'm not trying to force them and cram them, but if I am being honest, we might get a 4th. No, that's going to get squished. Yeah. Right, let's play by the rules then. Alright, this goes over here. Get another one. In you go. Still warm, so... Actually, sorry, big ones first, isn't it? And then probably this one. There we go. And then this. Yep, that'll do. That will do. And then finally, this one. Bang. Bang. I'm going to take a bit of this one off just so I can eat it. Because this one just looks bad. Even though I am full, I'm just going to take a bit. Bro. These are absolutely fucking insane. They are absolutely ridiculous. These are... I don't even know what to say. I'm full and I genuinely... Do you know when you want to take another bite? Because... I got to stop myself a little bit, like... Bro. Sounds like I'm glazing my own food, but no. So there we go. Gonna let all of them cool down. And then they'll go in the fridge. But that was really good, honestly. So I'm gonna just... Here you go. I'm just probably just gonna hit the outro. Alright, so cleanup's complete. So I hope you enjoyed this series. Not series, sorry. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do want to see more, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to, obviously. And if you don't like the video, dislike and then tell me why. Is there something wrong with it? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Total time. It's 3:50. I mean 3:45. But let's not be too harsh because it took 2 hours to make. I didn't count the cooldown. I let it cool down for way too long. It's still cooling down, but they are lit. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope to see you guys in the next one. My next video should be around August, but I might upload before that. The next video should be around August, but if not, I'll upload before that. Maybe the Smash Burger episode, but if not, I'll see you guys in the next one. You're all amazing. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, and goodbye.